End up getting some Cosmos. Yo, welcome to the Real Tech Housewives of Denver. I'm your host, Matty Ghost, along with my co-host, Parmajawn. Together we are That's Hot.
Sorry, I'm ordering pizza.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, Parm's ordering pizza right now.
Pizza time.
And we have a very special episode for you today. A lot of people have been asking in the chats, and we had to use our contact at Vice. That's why we're wearing these right now. We have a very secret guest.
We do not release our sources.
Yeah, we can't.
That's why we're all anonymous right now.
Shallow Throat helped us out on this one. We have
This is DJ Havarti right here.
none other than Denver legend, Denver Doses.
What up?
Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot.
Yo, Mr. Doses, welcome to the show.
What is up?
How are you doing?
Can't complain. Been trolling trench music all day. So,
Dude, what
It is the
this?
trenches, dog. Real talk.
What is Trench's rhythm now, or what's the deal?
yeah. So a couple people are trying to like rebrand Rhythm. It seems like.
Why? It's great.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Apparently, like Getter like pioneered some of like what is Rhythm now in like 2014, and
then he took it to the trenches.
yeah, he called it trench music. So.
Like a trench coat or like a Mariana, because it's deep.
I don't know, but
Ooh, Mary. Wow, nice.
I was picturing
Thank you,
like
dude.
World War II trenches.
That's what I was
little
thinking
closer.
too. Like some fucking All Quiet on the Western Front,
Right.
Trenches. Great
Yeah.
movie, by the way, if anybody hasn't seen it.
It's about basketball, right?
Yeah, dude, it's about Michael Jordan.
So Trench is now dubstep or rhythm?
I guess.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
We make trench music now. That's great. Welcome to the Real Trench Wives of Denver.
We got the gear for it.
Dude, yes. Yeah, we kind of... Mr. Doses is a anonymous meme lord of Denver. Probably the most prolific meme lord of Denver.
In the Western Hemisphere,
yeah.
honestly.
My favorite meme account, if you're not following Denver Doses, you're probably under a rock. And on Facebook with
You
your
probably
parents.
have shit taste in memes too, to be completely honest.
Yes, dude. Where did it all begin? When did Denver Doses start kicking off?
It was definitely like a COVID thing. So
That's where all the DJs came from we talked to.
I had a meme page back in the day, and it was just like the meme trough, and I would just like shit post and try to just kind of like spin. I didn't really have any like direction, and I was able to like get like 1,500 followers on it, but it was a lot of like liking everyone's shit and like following a bunch of people.
You're playing the algorithm game.
Yeah, like back when you still could. Like they had cracked out on that shit.
Before the algorithm game was discontinued, dude.
Yeah. And then I just kind of like stopped posting.
Was it always Denver Doses?
No, it was the meme trough.
Oh, the meme trough. That was it. Not the meme trench.
No, yeah. Yeah, it was just the meme trough. I had like a cafeteria, like a
scoop
like
ladle
a lunch
scoop.
lady. Yeah. And it was like, come get your memes, you piece of shit. And
Nice.
yeah, so then that was like before I moved to Colorado, and then I came out here kind of like didn't really care about it anymore. And then as I was like working on like music and stuff, I was like, I have this account with 1,500 followers. Like that's a good start for like an artist page.
It's definitely a good start.
So I was like, well, like what if I just posted like DJ memes and like getting fucked up memes and
Keep it close, Mr. Doses.
getting like party memes, and that would attract people that would probably be into like the things that I was making. So just started shit posting, and then this was like during COVID, and was just I went to like a lot of like the clubs in town and just like looked at who like interacted with their posts, and just like followed a bunch of people, and that like kind of got the ball rolling. I got to like 2,500 followers with that, and was doing like mostly reposts, and it just wasn't really growing that much anymore. And then about like 2 years ago, no, yes. So then I went to KMG to
Pizza's ordered. Shout out
Nice.
KMG also.
Yeah, Parma's back now.
Oh, that's hot.
Sorry. Yeah, my bad,
welcome.
guys. Sorry. Hey, Denver Doses. This is my fucking boy right here. Sorry, I was just ordering us
Yeah,
a
we're
pizza.
dose heads, dude.
We haven't eaten dinner yet, so. All right, cool.
We can relax now.
Wait, what did you go to KMG for?
I did their like Ableton program.
Fuck yeah.
Is that where you went,
what?
Parm?
Yeah, well, but like what like time period?
It was
Have we
during
talked about
COVID,
this?
so I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So,
So-
was it like with like the homie homemade spaceship?
Homemade spaceship. Yeah, shout out Homemade
dude.
Spaceship.
Fuck yeah, that's the fucking dude.
Yeah, and I got like a sick deal on it because it was COVID, and it was just basically me and him.
Yeah.
It was like one kid like had to drop out, and then my homie Mike was in that too. So I started making stuff, and like meanwhile, like on Denver Doses, I was like uncovering a lot of artists like in Denver. So one of my projects was Kat Evans. Shout out Kat too. I heard her song Hovercraft, and it was like a bop, and I was like, this would be like really easy to flip. So made a remix of that, and then collabed with some other people, and was like, as I'm like about to graduate, and was like
graduation.
yeah, and I think Denver Doses probably had like 3,000 followers at this time, and I was like, maybe I should like put this out as like a Denver Doses EP because these are all people I met on here.
Damn, so this was like right at like the dawn of Denver Doses as we know it now then.
Yeah, because like in hindsight, like the project was a little premature. Like a lot of the songs on it are decent, but I like fucked up the mastering on it. Like I just like some of them I just like smashed, and they don't
That's not
sound
fucked
good.
up. That's some trench shit, dude.
That's that trench house
Rich
mafia.
with that trench, dude. Talk about
Yeah,
like,
let me get a wonk. Yeah.
I think our co-host wants up too.
Scooby, come here. Hey,
Our co-host, you want up, Scoobs?
come here.
Yeah? No? I'll play the song as soon as you move, Scoobs. He was giving you the look. Yeah.
What? Come here.
All right. We're moving on without you.
Yeah. So anyway, the EP came and went.
Oh,
like,
yeah, here he comes. Welcome, Scooby. Yeah, get in the chords. Yeah, get all over the chords.
God damn it.
yeah, good, Scoobs.
Good boy. Yeah. All right, here he is. Scooby's, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
we
please
digress.
continue.
Yeah,
Mr.
so
Doses.
the EP came out. I was like promoting it on Denver Doses, but like it was like kind of getting like it wasn't hitting. You know, like people came into my page for memes, like
Right.
they didn't give a shit. So I was like, all right, whatever. This is probably going to be like its own thing.
Yeah, that's when you like started building your own like culture around it.
Yeah, I get that makes sense because then like I started like branching out. I mean, I met a ton of artists on there. I'm not sure like if how I came across you. Matty, I like you were at the Night Rinse
Probably
party.
through Matty or Night Rinse
Yeah.
because I started playing those events I think December of last year or January is I think my first Night Rinse I actually played with Dipsy.
Oh, yeah, Beacon.
Yeah, at Beak. Yeah, that was
Oh,
like
word,
right,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was right when Beacon opened up
Yeah.
too. That was like one of the first shows there. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's I was just like as you were saying that I was thinking I was like, damn, like when did I meet fucking Denver Doses?
No, I
'Cause
was
you've
talking
been
to
fucking
him
killing it for so long, dude.
Online, we
In
were
the
talking,
shadows.
and then we were at Party Safari, and you're like, yo, what's up? I'm Denver Doses. And I was like, oh, dude, what's up?
The most goblin mode night of the year.
It wasn't Party Safari. It was Daddy's home at the mom's
yeah,
house.
yeah.
At your mom's
That's when I
house.
met you in person. And then later on that week, you're like, come up my house. I got a beanie.
Yeah,
And then we just chopped it up ever since.
yeah.
Where'd the name come from?
I was just trying to think of something that like was Denver based, and like I've learned a lot in like hindsight. But it was like, all right, I'm in Denver.
I'm on a Doses.
Yeah, I don't mind a dose or two, you know.
Nor do I.
Yeah, we got a framed blotter paper
Doses,
upstairs.
friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the
dude.
show.
Not anymore. I'm in recovery.
Ken Casey printed those actually, by the way. Not I forget his name, but like the guy who wrote like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, like so I was like So that's the album cover for like the EP. And I was like, I like thinking of like ways to make like rollouts fun and shit. It's like, damn, like I can get this printed on like blotter art would be dope. And I just Googled that shit and called some number, some guy answers, and it was just like, yeah, I could do it. Like, this is how much it costs. Like,
it's a staple in our house now. It's the coolest piece. Did you make the logo yourself? Have you like been when you get into like graphic design and like creating stuff? Like what tools do you use?
So I took like some Photoshop classes in high school. Didn't really think anything of it. It was like really easy for me because I was just good with computers. And didn't really like think much about it. And then in college, like, you know, here and there, you'd have some like thing that like make in Photoshop. And then, I took another class in that was a more like communications,
like a marketing
design.
sort of.
Yeah. It was like a marketing class, but it was all like
branding though.
Yeah. It wasn't really branding. It was like Photoshop, and like design elements and a bunch of that stuff. Yeah. And then, it's just nowadays, like, so I was pretty good at Photoshop. Like I used to be able to do like the 3D extrusions and all that shit. But it's so expensive now with like the Creative Suite. Like,
yeah, it's like fucking like $50 a month.
Yeah.
If you go to your, if you still have it, I get mine. I'm grandfathered in. If you have it for a long time, you get it for $29 a month.
Yeah.
And you just have to go into Photoshop. If like you got anyone listening to this pays for Photoshop, go into your like upgrade settings and you could qualify for like half off.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
What are you sponsored by Adobe?
We're gonna get get doxxed now.
Fuck Adobe. So I use Pixlr now. It's just like a web-based
like pic editor.
Yeah, it's like Photoshop like 6. I don't know. I don't really know the versions, but it's like if you've used Photoshop like way back in the day, like in school, it's like very familiar. Has all the basic shit. You don't even have to log in, and it like saves your shit like in your browser somehow. Like
nice. There's a Adobe thing called Spark, or I think it's called Creative Express now that I use for everything because Mr. Doses and I were making memes, and he's like, "What font did you use?" And I was like, "This one." He's like, "Oh, you pretentious Adobe prick."
Fuck that.
Like, sorry, I got that fucking meme sauce, dude.
Like, I knew what
Sorry,
it was.
I was born with dank memes in my veins.
Dude, yeah, that's
and
it's a way of life.
that's only like if I need to Photoshop something these days. Like I've noticed like the like
You can find like templates and shit everywhere too, I feel like.
yeah,
Or
so
just make your own.
yeah, it's like a lot of it's just like words on a funny picture.
Yeah.
So like that one from White Lotus, I love your pupils. They're so big,
the
or whatever.
Hawaiian K-hole one.
That one too. But I was like I binged that show last week, and
The first season.
well, I didn't know that it was
Oh,
like
so the new season?
I didn't know that it was mid season when I watched it, and I was
Then you're caught up like, oh fuck.
yeah, it was like
What
week
happens?
after Thanksgiving. Like I feel like shit. I'm like recovering from my 4-day bender, and I'm like, let me watch a show.
Turkey bender.
Yeah,
That's a good one to recover on because it's like both funny but also like kind of distressing and like there's
yeah, it's like
shit you
chill. It's
gotta
like
pay attention
ASMR or
to.
something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then like that was last week, so I was like, oh, this show's not even done yet, so it got caught up. But I was watching that, and I saw that, and I was like, this is a meme. Like, I just need to.
Is that how you find most of your memes, where you like just grab something from like inspiration hits and you just make it immediately, or do you plan out like ideas?
There's like, I try to like start some like inside jokes and do like longer bits. Some of them are on the fly. Like I've noticed the best ones are where it's like I think it's something funny. I know like the meme picture to use. You know what I mean? And I'll just like tweet it, crop it, post it,
Nice.
continue with my day, and like I'm like, oh, this one got 1,000 likes. I didn't even fucking try on this one.
That's even. I was talking to my boss about that today too. Like, we had this guy on, Officer Daniels, who was just like a police officer that got popular on Vine for creating just like quick, fun stuff. And he's like, I'd work hard on a bit and it didn't pop, but I'd made something in 5 minutes and it goes off. And that's even like with some songs. Like Parm and I will work really hard, and that's not the one we think is going to go. Or then the one we just flip real fast. We're like, what the hell?
Well, and I think another thing to tack on top of that too is that like, you know, whether it gets a fuck ton of likes or whether it gets none, like it's the same feeling at the end too. It's like, you know, I feel like I need to keep doing more, you know, like when a post or a song hits or something like that, I'm like, fuck yeah, but it's not going to be forever. Like, I feel like I got to fucking
dead ass.
Keep bringing
every day. I'm just like shit post. One pops off. I'm like, all right, I could go like do my job today.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's not because obviously you run a meme account, but like it's not shit posting when you're doing it like that. Like, bro, you are making some dang.
Yeah, you're split testing.
Yeah, you're just fucking. Yeah, you're testing out for the fucking big leagues to.
You know, so being
selling memes to the Nelk Bros and shit.
Being funny and relevant 3 to 5 times a day for 12,000 people.
Really gratifies the heart, huh?
Yeah, it really fills my soul.
When did you get the idea to start doing like meme collabs with like artists, Denver artists? Because I feel like that was the next turning point for like you were doing your memes and then you started featuring people.
Yeah, I guess that I never really realized that, but that was I mean, I realized like everybody loves memes and people like, I think this was before even people were like trying to get me to like post their shit. But I wanted to like put people on because like I knew like I built this audience and I'm like, hey, like you're funny. Like this is a way that I could feature you and show people your sense of humor and get like 1,000 shares and next thing you know, your flyers in all these inboxes. So it's like that's probably like my first psyop. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I was like, how could I trick people into sharing this flyer?
We gotta
the real operatives of Denver, the real tech house operatives of Denver.
So we grabbed a screenshot from the internet and we put the word fart on it. And next thing you know, we made $1 million.
2 million actually.
Billion.
And that was our psyop segment.
I gotta pee real quick.
You kind of get used to the mask, don't you?
Yeah, I'm. It's like a face blanket.
It feels good. we were producing him the other night just for fun, and
I saw that.
Parm took his off, and I just kind of forgot mine was on.
Yeah,
because we cut the glasses holes, ladies and gentlemen. That's what really helps. And we were going to do this pod originally with Mr. Dose's voice changed really low, but we figured that no one would listen to that. And that would be way too hard, but maybe in the clip.
Yeah, so I just came as his body double.
Yeah, this isn't even the real Denver Doses. We have a stand-in right now.
I mean, Denver Dose isn't even really a person. If you think about it.
Oh my God.
It's more of a concept.
Wow. He's dropping heat, dude.
The rogue AI Twitter bot that
I
escaped
can't see
from Google.
fucking anything. What's
Wow,
up,
dude,
guys?
those are sick. I can't
Hey,
find
the
my
cloud
yellow
goggles.
ones. I don't know where I put them.
Your yellow, like your circle guys?
I got those here. I could put them on in front of them.
Oh, the old lady glasses?
Yeah.
The iconic Matty Ghost.
No, Matt, these are like my favorite glasses I've ever been given. Is this not this pair, but Matty got me. Well,
Sorry, they're in my car right now. I got to give them
Well,
back
no,
to you.
you bought them, but he got like a 3 pair, and he's like, I got these glasses for me and Alonda. Like,
It was me and my little sister.
or it was you. Yeah, it was you and Celia, and fucking. I was like, oh, those are fucking sick, and you were like, I have 1 extra pair, and I was like, can I try them on, just real
They
quick?
go over the glasses.
They're perfect,
And then they
dude.
flip up.
They're perfect.
Yeah, as soon as I
I
found my
wore them
yellow
with a
ones,
NASCAR jacket. I was like, this just works, dude. This just works so well.
probably going to
Go
get
fast as
more.
hell.
I'm definitely going to get more.
I think we
very
should
soon.
get like a whole pack of them.
There's like a bunch of colors.
They're like pit vipers, but not as corny, you know?
They're
I feel like
flip.
sunglasses is like a big party. You
Yeah.
guys.
The DJ world?
The Denver tech house, the real tech housewives.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I have real glasses now, so I kind of had to forfeit these little guys.
Nerd.
Yeah,
I
dude.
the only reason I wear glasses when I'm DJing is because like I have like mad social anxiety, and I'm like, I don't want to look at you like
so you're fake.
directly. Yeah, exactly. Like I'll like look hype, but then like I'll have this like
I was
little
avoiding
in front of me.
I was avoiding the eye doctor for like
Yes,
months.
that was fucking killing me, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He would be like playing video games, and he would be like,
right next to the screen with my eyes
dude,
squinting.
like go to the fucking eye doctor, dude.
And I did, and guess what? I needed glasses.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. I need these to see. I've been wearing glasses since like.
Yeah, I was driving back from the eye doctor after I picked up my glasses, and I was like, "Whoa, I've been putting everyone in danger."
How you been seeing since that appointment, Mr.
I love
Ghost?
it. Love it. I really like it. Like now it's blurry because at first I like put on the glasses and I was like, I'm not going to wear these. And then I took them off and I'm like, oh damn, I really do need glasses. It's kind of fucking with my look though. I got to find a new like kind of look to have with
I don't
glasses.
think it's fucking with your look. I think you look good, dude.
I feel like you've always had glasses.
Thank you.
Or like the clear frames new?
Those
Are those the prescription ones?
Yeah, I had glasses until I was like 24 and I got LASIK and I hadn't had them since. And I just re-got them like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I think they look fine. I honestly think you got like the perfect pair of glasses. Just like that's what people were saying when I got my new pair.
Just low key.
Except at first they were saying I looked like Jeffrey Dahmer because it was
Yeah, he got these
it was
glasses
the very
right
beginning.
as
It
they
was right. It was right after, and I was naive because I had just watched the show. And then I was like, damn, these look swag, dude. Like I got these fucking cool
And then you
ass,
cut
like,
a
90s
mustache.
shades. And then I fucking shaved my face except for my mustache like I do every November. And then a good friend of mine was like, hey, dude, like, love the new glasses, but like you should keep them off this entire month.
Parmajawn over
And
here.
I was like, why are you? Oh, okay. Now I understand. Now I understand.
Full
So,
doms, dude.
anyways, the beard's coming back. You can't see underneath my dope ass ski mask, but
Yeah, I feel like we're like a Vice reporter talking to a bunch
I
of
feel
like
like we're
cartel
about
people.
to. I think we're about to drop into fucking Al Mazra and get a fucking dub, dude.
Yeah, dude. Or drop in on a heli on
If you're listening to this show and
Mount
you happen to
Hood.
play Warzone, please email that'shotmusic@gmail.com and let's get a fucking squad going.
get some
together.
dubs. Also, make sure to subscribe to the Fit Soda Media Network for all these pods. Find us on everywhere pods are found. And then also go to That's Hot, youtube.com/@sign That's Hot. You're going to see our live streams of music production soon. So we're on the come up, dog.
There you go.
We're influencers too, Mr. Doses.
So, Mr. Doses, we were talking about it earlier. This cast will come out after, but dope show coming up tomorrow
Yep.
with the Mad Sus Records crew. What's I asked
You should
our
wear this
homies-
mask, dude.
I'm thinking about it.
I asked our homies last week, the homies co-factor, like what their plan was for the next year. I guess what's your plan? I guess, and that's a broad,
Yeah.
What's your resolution?
question, but like no, not because that's even broader. But like, what are you trying to do with Denver Doses and with your music for the next year?
Yeah, so like the Denver Doses DJ project. So I played that show at Cervantes over the summer, and
Out on the terrace, right? Or
Yeah,
the balcony.
yeah, it was like a 9 p.m. silent disco slot. The promoter hit me up like super last minute, and I was like, it was right after we kicked it because you guys were the ones that got my ear about that, and I was like,
That was like right after we like officially got moved in. I feel like.
yeah, and like so I didn't want to do it as my other project because I was like I didn't really like
Yeah, it just doesn't mesh.
Yeah, but then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like let me like test run this Denver Doses like DJ project, and
Big success.
sold a bunch of tickets. I show up.
Great
It's 9
success.
o'clock.
Very nice.
So like, all my homies are fucking late. You know how like your boys are, and
No, all my homies be on time, dude.
Yeah, my homie's punctual as fuck. I
Got
don't
some
know.
punctual bros, dude.
and I'm getting smoked. You know how it's like kind of like battle format on
Right.
on the
Yeah.
silent disco. So I'm like, all right, but like I was
Yeah,
confident.
because you can see the lights
Yeah.
in the headphones, so
Yeah.
you're like, oh, they're all on green
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, what a way to
Fuck you,
kill a
green channel.
DJ's confidence, dude.
Nah, I didn't give a shit because like I knew that my set was gas. I played all Denver homies music and like slipped in a few of my own songs, and came up with a fucking fire set. I mean, it was like a bitch to DJ because it's like going all over BPM and like all these different genres. You know, it's like it took a lot of like planning to like see
Yeah,
what
but
fits together.
But also that planning turns into like showcasing too. you
Yeah.
know? You play a lot of like long gigs like that. Like
Yeah, you've been playing out our stuff for a while, and I want to say thank you.
Yeah, I mean, the secret dive bar gigs. But yeah, it was by the end of the show, everybody was on my channel. I'm just there vibing. Like, I'm a pretty like nonchalant DJ. Like, I don't really like. I'm pretty like introverted. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like being on the mic. Like, I just kind of like vibe and like
Let the music speak.
Exactly.
I mean, in the whole career of Thatz Hot, which has basically been a year now, we have hopped on the mic in 2 shows. I think we hopped on the mic at Kaya Project and then at Boulder Theater.
Yeah.
Matty walks out and he goes, "Can I get a oh?" and all these kids that had just gotten to college were just like, "Oh!"
This wall of awe comes at us, dude.
That was so funny, dude.
I mean, well, that's I've been there too, where like you do something like that to get a reaction, and then it like pays off huge, and you're like, oh shit.
Because meanwhile, I'm just like, I walk up to the decks, and then like for like most of the time, I'm just like,
Just bopping. Yeah.
don't look that fucking cool girl right in the front row in the face.
You got the sunglasses
Don't do
on,
it.
kind of peeping at it.
Yeah. So and then Allie asked me to play this show, and I was like, fuck yeah. I haven't played like a fun gig in a minute. But I think I don't know. Jury's still out. Like, I feel like Denver Doses could be like a sick like opening act, where I'm like, it's not like an artist project. Like, I'll be playing some of my shit too, or like maybe we do the Mala thing, and it's like whoever can wear the ski mask and go play a set.
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be so funny. We got to figure out like a mask for you.
Who is Denver Doses?
Well, so Mala was a cash grab. Did you guys ever hear about that?
No, I didn't. I mean, I never found out who Mala was because it was like, oh, like, is it his manager? Is it fucking Chami? Is it DJ? Like, what's going on?
So like,
here?
I don't actually know, but like the theory I like to believe is Chami, DJ Snake, and I think Mercer came up with like Mala. I guess they had like songs that didn't really fit. Like,
Which you haven't seen a lot of new Mercer releases in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Just to put it out there.
and when that first happened, like you could tell. Like, I remember watching like Ultra Miami, and it's like, that's fucking DJ Snake. And then like some of them would be like, oh, that's fucking whoever. And they just kind of created like this other entity to get booked. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh, we can play 2 sets.
We should get some similar people to just wear the That's Hot shirts and play a show, and like come tap in.
Who is Matty Ghost?
Like they open up and we come out and take over the slot.
You're like, oh fuck, it's not Parm, it's Pecorino Romano. God damn it. Fuck.
Marty Gould and Young Cheddar.
It's Marty Gould and Mama Jonius.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep DJing. I got like a ton of music to put out. I'll probably drop a Denver Doses too, which is me just like all collabs. But I'd also like to do like I think I should do like a compilation. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I don't really need to make like be a feature or like make every song to like put out at like the sound. Like, I'd like, first of all, like who, like I'm not the sound of Denver. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we are.
yeah. There's like, if you're gonna get a dose of like Denver produced music, like I'm pretty far down that list.
Well, dude, I think, I mean, even we like, I mean, it's on the pod, but I think that's a fucking cool idea, you know, of, you know, not centralizing it just like around like what you're going to do creatively in the next couple of years and all that shit. But like, because that's the point of this podcast too, is like, we're just like trying to like fester community and like bring all the people together, and coincidentally are fucking stupid and goofy all the time. But like,
Right.
yeah, that I've never thought about it from that aspect before, but like, you know, even if it's like a smaller thing, like that would be cool to do, you know, like a Denver Doses curated event.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, just being on one, I'm like, bro, fuck being a promoter. Like, this shit is so annoying. Like,
It's a lot of weight on the shoulders. For sure.
And like I work in sales for like my day job. So it's like, on the same week that we're pushing the show, like I had like a work thing where like an event, and I'm like, it's the same shit, you know what I mean? But like,
you're already flexing that muscle pretty regularly. So
yeah.
But you're stoked for this weekend?
Yeah. I put my set together today, and it's like the most fun, like because it's all house, but you guys know, like, house is a pretty broad genre. Is like you throw some G house in, and some fucking bass house, tech house. Some,
you got the boys in there too.
Techno shit. Yeah,
sick.
I flipped that In My Solitude joint from like the reels. I was like, what's someone gonna expect from the fucking meme page guy? Because like I honestly
have
feel
at least
like
one of those.
people like don't really know what I'm capable of. You know what I mean? Which is understandable because I'm like a meme page, but I'm like,
you got the heat, dude.
This place is gonna get fucked. Like this after party. Shout out Shady Jones for giving me the 2 a.m. slot.
Oh yes.
Oh, nice.
Right when all the ghouls come in.
Nice.
Oh,
that's right in the middle of the fucking whole shebang bong, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Any advice for like people that want to grow their social media or like strategies you've realized on posting that could kind of help like other artists or even photographers or meme admins?
So for like memes, and I guess it's kind of like for everything, but it's like having like a niche is really important, like, or at least like some sort of theme so people kind of like know what to expect. I guess that's more like meme page.
No, the brain recognizes patterns. That's why like we do the podcast the same structure. Because I saw a video online, like the best content is, you know, what you're going to get. It's trustworthy. It's like a McDonald's hamburger. You know what you're going to get.
You have to establish like a mission statement or a brand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like think about that shit, and then I mean,
how'd you find your niche or like craft it out? Was it just practice or?
I mean, I just came up with the name. Like I'm horrible at picking names. Like my DJ name's stupid as fuck. like I never really had like a nickname or anything that I really liked, but Denver Dosage just works. It rolls off the tongue, and I was like,
it's a nice alliteration.
Yeah, exactly. So
and look where it's fucking came from there, I guess, you know?
Yeah, and like I like playing around with like aesthetic and like what I want it to look like, but the biggest thing is just do it. Like start doing something and just fucking do it. Like it's not gonna pop off right away. Your immediate circle of friends and shit are gonna support you for like a week and then get tired of your shit. And you got to go out and find like fans that are outside of that, because that's how you know you're actually really doing something. Like if you need, like,
you got to find those people that are willing to come out every week.
Yeah, like if your mom's the only one like liking your memes or like whatever, like you're not really doing anything. And then what I would say the growth came from this year was like a lot of social proof, where it's like people didn't really fuck with me, and then like they see that someone else follows me, and then, you know what I mean? It kind of like cascaded.
That's what's up. What are we at now? What are we sitting at?
Like 11.8. Yeah. 10K was my goal for year end, and then I kind of like,
we got 100K next year.
100K next year.
It was so like anticlimactic. Like I wanted to throw like a banger, but I like quit my job to live off bar DJ money this summer, and couldn't put up the bread for it.
I mean, I was surviving off my DJ gigs this summer, so
yeah, and like
we'll have that 100K party though. I feel it.
Yeah, or even like 25K or some shit, you know.
Yeah, you do an obscure one like 69K party.
69K party.
That's gonna be sick, dude.
Hey.
Watch this space, viewers.
Yeah. So that's probably my biggest advice, is just keep grinding it. Like and if there's something you like, I mean, I've been involved with a lot of like creative things. Denver Doses was just the first one that like took off
and popped.
And yeah. So you just get like, and I have homies that like have, you know, the people that like talk about like doing something, and then a year goes by, and then another year goes by, and it's like, all right, well,
when are you gonna do it?
Yeah, like you'd be
like keep talking about it as much as you want, but like you're gonna lose that fucking audience after a while.
Well, like in a few years go by, and it's like, bro, you could have like been where you want to be if you just started back then.
Is it almost like a fear of success some people have? And I've also heard a thing where if you talk about your ideas, it stimulates the same part in your brain as actually doing it. So it's better just to do it and then put it out and talk about it.
That's interesting.
That's something that I've actually been thinking about recently, is like, because I always, you know, futuristically I'm thinking about like these big ideas and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But not only does it like, you know, preemptively, you know, kind of check that box off in your head, which I have never even thought about.
Yeah, it gives you the same dopamine button push.
No, exactly. It's like, oh, cool. Like I did it now. but also it's like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, that idea is one thing, and you know, thinking about, but also like you need to execute at a certain point.
Yeah, it's one thing visualizing, but don't visualize for too long and just do it.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like if
real G's move in silence like lasagna.
That's exactly, dude.
Like I'll give that advice, but like internally, I'm like, you're not doing enough. Like you're slacking.
I shouldn't give that advice either because I'm always like, look what the fuck I'm doing. I'm Parmajawn and that's hot.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like.
But we've been doing it like we didn't tell anyone really.
We've been building the framework, dude.
You want to start tonight, and we just did it.
Yeah.
It was kind of on a whim. We're like, oh yeah, Owie's here. We kind of want to do one. Like, do you want to do a pod tonight? Type of thing.
Yeah.
Here we are.
And then we're here. Like, I think this is episode like.
This is as we're recording 18? It. This might be 19.
19, yeah.
Because 18 is Co. This week was 17 Colby, so it'll be 19.
19.
And then we got the 2022 wrap up show.
Yes, and then yeah, just do it is like a great. We should brand that
Nike.
Oh fuck!
Damn, dude,
Nike,
that's
hit me
such
up.
a good idea,
Dude. We should do just
There's
do
this
it.
guy Tiger Woods
Try to get that Nike endorsement.
that he shoots the ball.
No, this is the
really
second week
well.
of saying Jinkos sponsor us.
Yeah. Okay, clip this shit.
We have the greatest sponsor already, but we want the pants sponsor.
Hey, yo, Jinko. I know y'all fuck with rollerbladers and stuff. What about really awesome DJs that love your pants? We wear flame shirts. It's part of our brand.
I was going through the website.
They
Some
are
of the
very
stuff's pretty sick. Like
influential.
not even the big ones, even the straight legs.
You know
are
how many
sick.
kids I see at the skate park with bleached hair and Guy Fieri shirts nowadays?
Such a bug. You know why? Because That's Hot. That's
Hot,
almost
dude.
a year old. That's how much we've changed the culture of this planet in the last year.
Yeah, dude. We got the year anniversary of that
1, 2,
intro
3, clap 'em
song.
up.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot.
Should what time are we sitting
It's
at?
time,
should we
dude.
move to the final seg?
That sound means it's the final segment. It's called the ear break. And here on the Tech Housewives of Denver, we like to promote a healthy lifestyle. Like, how do you like to step away from the meme chamber and making music? And what do you like to do in your free time to kind of give yourself that ear break? Any like hobbies?
You mean like not be chronically online?
So like,
dude?
what do you do when you're not? What do you do when you're not
I would check my phone in like 5 minutes.
addictively scrolling Instagram and making hybrid trap beats?
like,
What are other things that you like to do?
So it's ski season. So the whole reason I came here was to snowboard. And I kind of like got away from it because like I used to go up to Breck every weekend and like be an instructor, and just kind of over it, just being like a Denver degenerate. And then like I went up to Vail this weekend and we got like a sneaky pow day, and I was like knee deep in the trees and like jumping off cliffs on like the first day out, and I was like, I fucking love this shit. Like,
and you're a mean can jammer.
yes.
Mr. Dos and I gone to the park and played some can jam.
See me on Can Jam. Other than that,
Cam
like,
Jam.
you never played Can Jam?
It's that
I thought you were talking about like skiing park because I had the jibs. That's what I do when I ski.
buttery too.
Hell yeah.
Buttery as fuck, bitch.
You get a pass this year?
I haven't had a pass for a couple of years, dude.
Yeah, you natives are like
I'm too busy overworking myself all the time.
Yeah, dude.
grew up skiing pow. It's nothing.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
I grew up going to A Basin every fucking weekend.
Shout out Powderhorn, Grand Junction.
Shout out Palavicini.
Hey,
in the
Palavicini.
alleys.
Is that what you made last night? Palpacini?
No, that is a run at.
Yeah.
It's actually a lift at A Basin.
It's actually a Italian philosopher.
Yeah, dude.
The name is ski lift.
Okay. I guess he was the
Idiot.
first one. Fucking stupid fucking cheese.
Parmesan, you don't know.
He doesn't even know his existential philosophers.
What are you, blue cheese or something?
Oh my
you moldy
God.
ass bitch.
Go read some Kafka, dude.
Yeah.
Hit me up when you know Kierkegaard by heart, dude. I'm just flexing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And yeah, can jam is that frisbee game where you throw the frisbee into like a can, like a bucket. And
Yeah.
there's like a slot on the front. And if you get it in, you win right away.
Oh, I was thinking of the one where you put like a beer can on top of a ski pole.
Yeah, it's similar to that. Except
Same thing,
It's got like a.
basically.
It's got like a. It's like
Except
a.
that one's harder, I feel.
Yeah, and this one, the beer's in your hand and you're
Yeah,
throwing the
you-
frisbee.
Right.
And you can like slam it in, so it's like the closest I'll ever get to being good at
Yeah,
basketball.
you can alley-oop
When it's
that
by
shit.
your knees.
Yeah, it's like.
It's a fun
You
game,
just fucking
dude.
alley-oop that shit.
Yeah,
Gotta hit the
sick.
cheese when it,
yeah. We'll do some can jam tournaments this summer.
the Denver Doses.
Get some
Can
jam,
Jam Jamboree.
That's jamming.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on the pod. Follow him, Denver Doses.
Dude,
also,
thank
he's
you
got a
so
merch
much for
store.
coming on the pod.
Sick merch.
Thanks for having me.
We got the limited edition Denver Doses shirts right here. Got beanies,
Joggers.
stickers.
Stay tuned.
We've got hella hats too. I just couldn't fit it over our masks. We need to keep our identities safe at this point.
Speaking of identity, can we just? It's the end of the show. Can we just show everyone your face real fast? Let's do it.